And when this my Oga was talking, this my friend was talking about it, he said it has gotten to a stage whereby whatever you have, use it to defend yourself anywhere you go, because they have duped everybody. I'm sorry if I start laughing again, all right? But that's the reality. So if 33 million of them decide that they want to fight, trust me, they can get rid of this ghost.
Àṣírí tí mo fẹ́ fún everybody náà ní sin ni pé ìwọ tó bá máa dúró àgbà ló máa pe hallelujah. Ìwọ tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ Muslim láìláìláìláìláìláìláìláì. Ìwọ tó bá dẹ̀ wọ́n pé mẹ́ta lọ́kùnrin lọ gbé sangbótó ẹ̀rọ kò gbé anywhere tó bá ń lọ kẹjọ máa lọ. Torí ìlú yìí we are done for. Wọ́n ti lò level fún wa, wọ́n ti gbà wá fún wa náà, wọ́n ti ta everybody. So be prepared.
Do you understand? He's saying, if you look at it very critically, in Nigeria today, the situation is beyond any explanation. Don't even try to figure it out. It has gotten to that stage whereby if you are a Christian, start praying, doing your prayer. If you are a Muslim, start doing your la 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 la. If you are the other one, put on your sangbeto. Do you understand what I mean? Put your own protection. Because as it is right now, Nigerians are done for. There's nothing anymore to keep. And there's nobody to turn to. So you are on your own. So anything you have, make sure you use it to protect yourself. Because as it is now, they have scammed everybody. But I understand how it feels. Because imagine these lifeless criminals who were even dancing, promising people everything. Today, we can't even...
We will work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. I bring you a message of hope.
We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
Now, when you look around, who are those who are also promising you that they have the solution for 2023 and you want to believe them? So we need to reach out to more and more of the people who are waiting for the likes of Tifnumbu to do the abracadabra on them. Yorubas are now saying there will not be any election in 2023 in Yoruba land. There's going to be so many confrontation around that. And I think we need to educate more people why they should never be part of any new election in 2023. And I'm so happy with the report we received from Ibadan today. I have a glimpse of that I want to share with you if you have the time, okay? Watch this and we'll continue. It's important. To do our Republic now. The awareness rally campaigns all over Yoruba land is going on like a wildfire. People are being told why they should demand for self-determination, autonomous region, and a self-rule independent country, Oduduwa Republic. The process is ongoing. Apart from the awareness that is now going on so much, we have received the report of some state governors, like Osun State and Ondo State so far, those who are going after the our people, Oduduwa Republic, Odua children. In Yoruba land, we have not taken the campaign beyond Yoruba land, and everywhere we have Yorubas. That is where we are reaching out, and this is seriously ongoing beyond what social media will likely show you, right? Now, we have received the report of the states who are becoming hostile. In Abeokuta, Ogun State, we have not received any attack on the Oduduwa Republic campaigners. We have not received any as well on our people in Ibadan. In fact, in Ibadan today, where the mass and mega rally was slated and took place, there are many videos. Some of you have seen them. I'm going to try and get some, put them on Maiyegun's diary, especially for you to rewatch if you haven't really seen most of them, okay? But the bottom line is that Ibadan today, the government in Nigeria, for some reason, they sent their policemen to Ibadan to take over Mapool in Ibadan, a place where it was initially planned will be the meeting point after the rally across Ibadan, where everyone will gather and they will they will read out the memorandum of Oduduwa Republic. We know Yorubas are a little bit divided on why they don't want Oduduwa Republic, but don't be deceived. There is, there is a minute number, possibly, of Yoruba, the Yorubas who don't pretty much want Oduduwa Republic, not because of politics or anything. They just feel like it is not right. They will get to know why it is right. But there are also a faction in Yoruba land, those who are in the political class, who are currently benefiting from the wrath of Nigeria today. Those ones are going to push for a serious opposition to Oduduwa Republic campaign using their own states, especially state governors where they have control. But however, the people will win. That's one thing I want to tell you today, okay? If you look at the way the Yorubas and the Oduduwa Republic campaigners, if you look at the way we are going about it now, you will realize that we are also baiting Nigeria. We know about those who are saboteurs in Yoruba land. We would rather keep Yorubas under this current arrangement, an arrangement that does not guarantee the future of our children, does not guarantee the future or safety of any of our land in our own hands. So that future assurance is what they don't want us to discuss about, right? So we know those who know as well, but because of what they are going to benefit personally, they are going to always work against the freedom of the people, right? They are not going to ask for anything better, right? They are rather going to mount a serious opposition to it. They're already doing it. We know them, but we are baiting all of them. We are following everything that legally that you will never find us wanting. We are engaging the people, carrying them along enough to know why they should be asking for Oduduwa Republic a self-rule. Now, all these things is just to make sure that when these politicians want to wage their war against Yoruba people, when Nigeria want to wage war against Yoruba people, they will find the Yoruba people ready. That time, our people won't be ignorant or have no idea of what is going on. And that's a great job, the greatest part of any self-determination or freedom anywhere. Educate the people. Let the people know why they are fighting for that or what they are asking for. Once the people understand what they are asking for or what they want, no one can dictate to them how they should ask for it. That is exactly what the Oduduwa Republic campaign is doing in Yoruba land right now. We are not going to pretend that we don't know the politicians are spending money, paying our people to mobilize them for 2023. We're not going to pretend that we don't know that. Of course we do. But when we continue the awareness, the education, the consistency, and the message is spreading, and then getting to those that should get them, the right people will grasp the information, and they will be among those that will say no to the likes of Tifnumbu that will say no to one Nigeria when you have the number. Now they can bring the war. And let us see how it's going to be fought. And that is why I'm so happy that today's attempt to intimidate the people from coming out to express their God-given rights, because yeah, it's your right. Nobody should give that to you. The right to determine where you want to live, which country you want to be, and where, if you want to be part of Nigeria or not. They said don't talk about it. The people who are running it are thugs. The people who are running it are uneducated people. Blah, 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 blah. Then we ask them, what have you done? You, the educated people. You, the powerful people. Yoruba land is poor. No doubt about it. Our people are beggars. And more of them are going to become more beggars. Our people are refugees. More of them are going to become refugees. Yeah, our economy is ruined. But they don't want to talk about it. Don't talk about it. Is it just Yoruba? What about other places? Oh, it's a global problem. Okay, what are you doing about it? If it's a global problem. Oh, we should live with it. Because, yeah, there's nothing you can do. Of course, the people will decide that. That's why I support that. It may take time, but it is the best way to go. So that when they want to start, people won't say, oh, now these people, they cause wahala. We don't want to do our Republico, you know, that kind of thing. But when the people know what they want, even the saboteurs, even those they are going to pay, the royal fathers they are going to compromise, pay money to deny their people, they will be scared to publicly acknowledge, even when they pay them. And that is where we are going. Look at what happened. They intimidated the people. If you come out today, blah, 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 story, forget it. It is Oduduwa land. It is not federal. It is not Federal Republic of Nigeria land. Nigeria no get land. Do you understand that now? There's no land called Nigeria land. You will get to when you get to Yoruba land, you will get to Igbo land, you will get to Ijaw land, you will get to Isoko, Ishekiri land, you get to all this land. They are people, they are ethnic nationalities. Do you understand that now? Nigeria don't get any land anywhere. They brought something called Land Use Act, Land Decree, that make your land belong to the government. And people couldn't fight that. You know why? Because the government's holding gun. And the people don't even understand why they should fight for that. Today, the government can allocate anywhere in Nigeria and call it Ruga. Yes, you will fight. You will fight. That is the future. Your ancestral land will go to anyone they want to allocate it to. Is that not what they are doing already? Politicians will bribe you. They will rob you. They will gain power. Then they will begin to share the land. They call it government's land. Government land, government allocation. Then they share it to themselves as retirement packages. Your land. So what stops them from sharing it to the Fulani terrorists who are carrying guns and shooting and killing you in the future? If you think it's not going to happen, of course, you're possibly not living in reality. That conversation is what they said will not happen. And the politicians in Yoruba land who are still looking forward to their own turn, or when they will begin to milk their own Nigeria too, they said we should live with it. When we get the people on our side, when people know why they should leave, the likes of Tifnumbu, you would have to relocate to Nigeristan, possibly, if they still want to keep the name Nigeria. And anybody who wants to keep the name Nigeria, they can follow Tifnumbu from Yoruba land to Nigeristan, where they can practice everything that endanger the lives of everyone. And you can't talk about it. And when you look at those who are supposed to provide you security and keep you safe, what do you get? They say we are demarketing Nigeria when we talk about the problem of Nigeria. Meanwhile, our own hope is that to use what we have to tell the whole world and also to help ourselves, educate ourselves, rally ourselves around, tell the whole world about our problem, tell the whole world about our dilemma, tell the whole world about our entrapment, and tell them as well that we will fight. Let them know when we start fighting. For that, social media, they say we are demarketing Nigeria. Who are those demarketing Nigeria? Other than the president of the country that doesn't have any doctor in that country. If he has any hair problem, they have to bring him to the UK. If he has any knee problem, they have to bring him to the UK. 6 miles. 6-hour flight to the UK to come and see a doctor. Who demarketed a country more than that? All your politicians go abroad for medical treatment. Their children's school abroad. Your schools in Nigeria are under lock and key every now and then. They don't pay doctors, but they are paying the foreign doctors who are treating them and their families. Who demarkets Nigeria more than that? And do you think the foreign doctors don't know that they are from Nigeria? They are diplomats or whatever you call them from Nigeria, politicians? Rich and all these thieves from Nigeria? Do you think they don't know? Do you think the schools giving admission to their children, they don't know the children of whom they are? Do you think they don't know? Eh? Or do you think even those who manage to come to Nigeria, who are not waiting for your politicians to bring your looted money to abroad, or come to abroad to come and buy properties with your money, those who are not waiting for them here, those who went to Nigeria, is it the police in Nigeria that are selling the image of Nigeria better? Eh?
Bonjour, hello. Eh. Bonjour. Ça va? Hello. Huh?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Where are you coming from?
España, Spain.
Spain.
Oui.
From Spain.
I crossed to Nigeria today.
What do you bring for us?
I don't have anything yet.
Don't tell me that.
I came today. I didn't change money. I didn't tell anything. I came.
See, nobody say the money. Don't tell me say you are collecting the money.
Huh?
Money you collect and change it here.
Yeah, but I still didn't change. I have my credit card. When I get to Lagos, I take money, but I didn't bring. I came today.
You want to spend money with us?
No, I have the credit card.
But I was thinking that you don't have anything with you now.
No, I'm sorry. No clothes, no. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Money, cash.
I don't have cash. I came from Benin. So I didn't have anything. I have to go to Lagos to take.
What do you want to go and do in Lagos? Your family there,
In Spain, my family.
What do you want to do in Lagos?
I just transit. I go to Cameroon, Gabon, Congo, all the way to South Africa.
Along the road,
Yeah, along Africa. Yeah.
What is your work now?
Informatic in Spain. Computer. You know, computer informatics with the computer and the click.
Do you have family in Nigeria?
No, my family is in Spain. Okay, I think I have to go. Yeah. What time? This time is good here? 3:30.
That is the Nigerian police who saw a biker who is on tour, Onyibo. They can decide to go on tour of Africa from Spain because Spain is so close to Africa as well. So they know all the route on how to cross and all of that. And they do that, They go on tour of Africa. Sometimes they go in groups. Sometimes they just go in one or so. Adventurer, they call them. They get to see everybody. Now, he met a police officer on the motorway, expressway. And the first thing the police officer asked for was, what do you have for us? What do you bring for us? But if I am talking about it, if I am showing you why, that you can't continue to live in such a place, an hopeless place, that you would want things to be different, but it won't be different if you continue to be tagged and then trapped in that place. And they are telling you that you can't change it. Who are you to change it? In October 2020, the young people in Nigeria came together to protest police brutality, also to protest for the good welfare for police officers in Nigeria, so that an average police officer, right, they will get good pay, they will get insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and they will even get something called a family welfare package for their children, so that their children that are going to go to school, they should get sponsorship by government. They should get sponsored by government. This was the demand, though, of the NSAS protesters. Guess who first killed the protesters? The Nigerian policemen. They started shooting the protesters for protesting. Are you mad? Why are you protesting? Even when the protesters were giving them food, giving them water, giving them juice, telling them that we are trying to make the government do the right thing, they don't pay you good money. Look at the clothes you are putting on. If you die now, you just die. Now, by chance, they will pay your family anything, right? And because of this, you have turned to corrupt officer. You need to feed your family because they won't pay you salary, and you cannot even protest as a police officer in Nigeria. But we know all of this. because government won't treat you fine. You are making life a hell for all of us, the young people. See that Oyibo? Oyibo said he's working as informatic. He's working on computer. In Nigeria, immediately you say that. Listen to this. Oh, police officers say, what do you have for us? You are on the bike. And you are like, officer, I don't have anything for you. The next thing, first, they will remove the key from the ignition of your bike. Then they will ask you, what do you do for a living? If you mistakenly say you are informatic, that's too much. Break it down. And you begin to do your hand like this. There are computer. You work on computer. You are done for. First, the next thing that will land on your ear, if you are not wearing your helmet, now slap. Boza! You are a Yahoo boy. You must be a Yahoo boy. But did you see what happened in that video? The Spaniard said, I work informatic, computer. They're like, this one, no, understand. You know, get foreign currency. We go change that here. Do you have any foreign currency, dollar, euro, anything? No, I don't. I have my credit card. If you meet a police officer in Nigeria and you tell them that you don't have cash, let me tell you what they do. They will take you to the nearest point of sale, POS machine. They will ask you to put in your PIN. Oh yeah, put that card. Put the PIN. The police officer will type how much they want to withdraw. They may type 500,000. You have to negotiate. Officer, please. You are an armed robber. You are a Yahoo boy. We are going to kill you here. They will intimidate you, threaten you, shoot, do all of that. Last, you will find yourself in the hand of kidnappers instead of policemen. Oh, right? Then the next thing, they will withdraw everything in your bank account. Then they will tell you to go. So the youth were saying, you are making life a hell for us. There's a lot of things we can do that has to do with laptop computers, and they are not Yahoo job. You are police officers. You should be able to differentiate between who is doing Yahoo or not. But you know what? When you say that to a police officer, it will tell you, you must be very stupid. Do you want to teach me my job? Okay? How can you guys, okay, you want to investigate if I'm a Yahoo boy or not by just checking if I have email and I have a laptop and I send email to anybody. Then I'm automatically Yahoo boy. How then are you a police officer? How can you find that out right here, right now? And if you're a police officer, that means you know the law, Abi. Did the law allow you to search me without a warrant? But in Nigeria, you hear, so you want to teach me my job, Abi? It's like you know law, Abi. When they woos you like 3 times, what up? By that you manage to open your eyes, you may even think that maybe something happened and you are no longer at that location where you are talking to them earlier. You are lucky if they slap you. So by that time, they believe that they have reset your brain. You can't teach him his work, even though he's doing absolute rubbish. All of that, just because he wanted to take something from you. Just anything. He wants to rob you. Now you are living in that country. A police officer that met a traveler, an adventurer, somebody who has been traveling all over Africa, if he's educated, smart enough, even if he won't understand much of what to look for, can I see your ID card? Can I see a form of identification? Do you have any form of a travel pass or anything? Ask questions. How long are you going to be here? Engage him. Then once he gives you a form of identification, then you can possibly just wish him a safe journey. Just drive safe, okay? Some portion of, as police officer, not anything for us. What do you bring for us? That is Nigeria. And when the youth rose up to tell the government to take care of the policemen in Nigeria so that they can stop collecting bribe, so that they can begin to have value with their lives. So if they die in the line of duty, they can get good compensation. Their families can be taken care of, right? They build them a new, better, improved welfare, barracks, working equipment. Those are the things the youth were fighting for. But now the first one, the illiterate police, the criminal, illiterate police officers in Nigeria. The first one they saw, NSAS. These people they mad, NSAS. Me that since I joined SARS as a SARS police officer, combating crime in special unit for Yahoo boys, I have built 2 houses. These people are mad. They are telling us to end SARS. We go kill them. The first people that shot at the protesters were the policemen. When the policemen killed the protesters, arrested many of them, put them in jail and all of that. Even those they arrested, they have to kill them extrajudiciously behind the whole thing. Right? 2 weeks after that, they say Nigerian police officers want to protest because they didn't pay their salary for 6 months. They want to protest, but they know they can't protest. They will arrest them. Do you understand that? Suffering and smiling of a country because some people could do what they can and because of the selfish interest of so many. But if we talk every day, if we let people know how they have been colluding with their own oppressors, their own slave masters, and then turning to God to pray to one God to do the job of the politicians. Once we manage to let them know and we detach them more, the job is half done. And that's what I'm doing. I'm so lucky that I've got people saying, thank you, Maiyegun, thank you, Maiyegun. Usually people who do this job, they don't get a thank you, right? It's a thankless job because usually people will say, oh, it's not working, you can't fight government. Of course, we know we can't fight them singularly or individually. But when the people that they have been manipulating and lying to, when those ones understand the lie, and they also understand the technique of fighting back, some of them will run away. I keep saying that. They will run away. And I strongly believe that. Part of the protest, display today in Yoruba land is this one by our women. Àwọn ìyá wa, they were out today as well. That was Mako Hall in Ibadan. It didn't end there, right? Before they got to the Mako Hall, the Nigerian police, they were combat ready, and they stationed their what do you call it? Their pickup trucks around there, expecting the young people that they are coming out there, we're going to start shooting. You know what happened? When the mama and the babas arrived, the policemen disappeared. They left the scene completely. That is why you found them outside. So they decided to stay outside, waiting for the police that are going to come up there and start shooting people. But it's Yoruba land, though. I am a Yoruba man. I'm from Yoruba land, and I know what I know. That if they genuinely mean it, like we do now, if you play with that, even if you're a Yoruba man who doesn't really believe in all of this, you don't believe that the Oduduwa Republic is deserving. You don't believe that Nigeria and Yorubas in Nigeria are being so disadvantaged and nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody is allowed to talk about it. We are being told to keep quiet, live with it, or we will die for asking questions. You may not have a clue, right? But I know it. With what I'm saying so far, we'll see how that goes. Let's see who the federal government of Nigeria will intimidate when it comes to this Oduduwa Republic. And because it's working, people are coming out. Yes, people are coming out displaying that. They are talking about it and they are reasoning it too. And the job is half done. And we won't stop. Koiki, my brother, who is currently at home, he's done a massive job. He's inspired a lot of people. Oloye Sunday Igboho, Baba Akintoye, Professor Akintoye, and so many other people who have been doing it tremendously well. Let me tell you something. You may not understand them yet, but they are doing an amazing job, compared to the resources they have access to. And to me, if I have to give them a mark, I'm going to say they have already crossed the credits mark, I would say. And it's going to get better. We will continue to support them. We will continue to mobilize for them. We will continue to raise money for them. We will continue to support everything that has to do with Oduduwa Republic awareness and campaign. And we will do all we can to ensure that the generation coming, the Yoruba generation coming, they will not believe in a Nigeria that enslaved their own forefathers, enslaved their own grandfathers, their great-grandfathers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, their fathers, their own mother. And I mean, they will understand why the generation before them started this and why they must keep it and value it for their own for the generation coming after them. We will raise them. We will raise the army locally and internationally. The awareness will continue as it is. All the political criminals who are using Yoruba name to their own political advantage for the past 62 years, their game is up. They can have their last suppers now. They won't have the people for long. And when I say not for long, you may doubt us. You may doubt this, right? But you can be, what do you call it? If you in a way, if you undermine it, if you underrate this, you might be doing it at your own peril. I'm not saying you are a Yoruba man who is not looking forward to your 2023. It's good to dream, right? But let's see how that goes. And who are those who are going to make that happen in Yoruba land? Let's see how that goes. I mean, let's see if that's going to happen or not. And let me tell you something. We will not be deceived about election again. Do you understand? Nobody will deceive us that if Yorubas don't vote, they are going to lose out. Remember, they told you that all you needed in 2015 was to vote for Bokwari or Shibade. 6 years after that, your children are jobless. Some of your children are, they have died in the Mediterranean or they died in the Sahara Desert, trying to cross into Europe, cross to everywhere illegally, running away from the same country that the likes of APC, Egbekegbe, all past criminals, the jihadist government that has unleashed their terrorism on the country, your children running away from them. Good enough, some of us made it, some didn't make it. Those who didn't make it, they could probably have made it in Nigeria if you know that what Nigeria had for them was going to kill them. You would have stopped it, prevented it, and asked for something better. The people who told you that 6 years ago, they are coming again, telling you that all Yoruba need right now is to be president. Tell them, did Obasanjo not serve 8 years as president of Nigeria? How has that changed Yoruba land? What do you think the lifeless Tifnubu is going to do? Buy that idea and sell off the future of your own children. They've bought yours, they've took or stolen yours. Do you really want them to steal that of your children? What about their own children and their children's children? If you don't care, let my message get to those who do, those who really care, okay? Because we are looking for them to get rid of these canker worms, these freeloaders, these scavengers, these scroungers, these pickpockets, the animals using Yoruba name to keep millions of Yorubas entrapped in Nigeria. If your education doesn't tell you that Nigeria is not going to work, it's a waste. Return the fund. Ask your own university, if you ever attended one, for a full refund, right? And never, ever call yourself an educated person anymore. They said if you are doing the same thing again and again, and you expect a different result, then you must be a madman. How can you then think some mad people who are using Yoruba name because they have the money now, they have the guns, they control that, but they don't control the people once the people knows the truth. Mind is a very, very powerful tool. When you use it rightly, it will fight its battle. And that is the game of mind. That is exactly how Yorubas are going to weather this storm. You are a Yoruba man. I'm not going to work on you, right? Time will tell on you. But we'll look for those who deserve the right information so that they can make informed decision. And they won't outsource their reasoning, their thinking We are Yorubas. We are great thinkers, great minds. We think because we have independent minds, but it's not for all of us. Today in Yoruba land, we have many people who have now outsourced their thinking faculties to people. They want people to think for them. They want people to reason for them. They want people to talk for them. They want people's idea for them, what will work for them. That is on Yoruba. We will not outsource our reasoning, but we will provide information that will help those who seek the information so that they can make informed decision. What the Dual Republic will call it self-determination, autonomous region, restructuring, whatever name you want to give to it. The criminals who have brought us to this level in the name of Yoruba, those who have claimed to be Yoruba leaders in the past and present, or those who are still, aspiring to, right? We will not forget them. They will have no role to play in the Dual Republic where I'm going to see you some other time. Enjoy the rest of the evening and good night.
Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Tí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú Ẹ̀súnràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọn ò gbẹ́bẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé